whether at universal basic level or at secondary school level, even at the tertiary level, we have had a very significant improvement in that area. And the fact is that Muhammadu Buhari cannot be expected to have done everything at the same time. 8 years tenure of office cannot be enough to put back the messes and the problems we have encountered during the PDP misrule. We need much more than 8 years to finish all those things. And the fact here remains that you now have another Buhari. You now have a master strategist.
Well,
you
Honourable,
now have a master planner.
It's interesting you say that.
Can think ahead of time. Somebody who is connected internationally. Somebody who has an example of a good rule and a good government when he was the governor of Lagos State.
Right.
Somebody
so when you say that 8 years is not enough, pardon me.
So the belief is that APC now to be taken over by Asewaji Bola Ahmed Tinubu will definitely consolidate and build on the gains already made by President Muhammadu Buhari. It is a gradual process.
Let's move on now, Honourable, because of time.
We have the National Assembly, we have done our bid.
Honourable,
I allowed you to listen to that very statement. It is funny, but he was talking with a whole lot of enthusiasm. He's so sure of himself. The man you're listening to is Alhaji or Honourable Dogua, a one-time leader of the House of Representatives in Kano State. He's currently the chairman for the board of patrons of Benue for Tinubu, the All Progressive Congress a presidential flag bearer. He made it significantly clear here that Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu is another Buhari. Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu is another Buhari. You heard him yourself. The question now is, are we therefore going to have another tenure, another 8 years tenure that will look exactly like that of Buhari? Is Nigeria working for you? That is the question. Has Nigeria worked for you? One question I keep asking is this: how much will be given to you? How much do you think that will be given to you for you to sell your conscience, for you to sell your heart, for you to sell the opportunity for a good governance in Nigeria? I keep asking this question. If Nigeria is a business entity, if Nigeria is a company, who among the three front runners of the presidential candidate would you hire to run your business, to run your company? I will leave it to your conscience. But one thing I know is this: God would never come down from heaven to help us in electing a leader who is competent and capable. The choice is yours to make. I keep saying it. Whatever a man sows, that he shall reap, either alive or in death. Listen to the rest of the video, and I hope you will learn something significant as we ride along. God bless you.
We have joining us on the program tonight, Honourable Alhassan Adodogua, who's a majority leader, House of Representatives, is a member of the All Progressives Congress, incidentally, from that region, the Northwest. Good evening, Honourable. Thank you for joining us on the program.
Good evening, my brother, and good evening, Nigerians. Thank you for having me.
Right. Let's start off with, the most important for the people. I'd like to know, really, what would you say is the selling point of your party, by extension, your candidate, Senator Bola Tinubu? And this is amidst all of the challenges that the people of that region has faced. So, as the party that has been in power for upwards 7 years, both at the national and the state level for Kaduna, what is your selling point? What are you selling to the people?
I think this is a straightforward question, my brother. When you ask me what do we have to offer Nigerians, especially in the area of security, which our candidate has just mentioned when he was in Kaduna this afternoon, you just have nothing to contemplate that we have a lot to tell Nigerians, especially our zone. In the first place, when you talk about Northwest as a zone, it is one zone that you can call a politically responsible zone. This is a zone where you have the most populous state in the federation. This is a zone where we have all along been called as people of ideology, people that do politics based on principles and commitment to the fact that we do what we think is right. And if we must sell any point to our people, especially in the Northwest, is the very fact that, oh yes, Nigeria as a federal system of government, over the 7 years, Nigerians have conceded the presidency to the Northwest through our own father, the father of the nation, who is a member of the Northwestern political space, Muhammadu Buhari, who is the president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria today. For me, in politics, it's all about give and take. Give and take in the sense that the northwestern part of the country, right from Jigawa, Kano, Kaduna, Katsina, Zamfara, and Sokoto state, have taken our shot in the presidency of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. So as a zone of responsibility, as a zone where you have unprecedented politicians who matter, then we are indebted to the nation to pay back. This is one major important point that we have to sell to our people, that yes, the northwestern part of this country has taken its shot through our good president, President Muhammadu Buhari, and it's time for us to pay back. And when Muhammadu Buhari came in for the presidency of this country, we can always remember clearly the kind of contribution, the support, the kind of interventions we have received from other zones of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, most especially the southwestern part of the country, where the Yorubas come from, where Bola Ahmed Tinubu came from. So as a matter of morality, political morality, as a matter of political responsibility, and as people who believe in ideology and the principles of give and take, we want to tell our people in the first place that we must have to pay back in the same coin. This is one good point. Then secondly, when you are talking of deliverables, you can remember clearly when the state of Nigeria was almost ungovernable in terms of insecurity, left, right, and center, especially in the northeastern part of this country. The northwestern part of the country was also not spared. I can still remember clearly when you cannot get out of your own house, you could not come out of your own house to the marketplaces, to the farmlands, to the schools, to the churches, or to the mosque where you observe your prayers because of serious threat of insecurity. In Kano, for instance, the central mosque in Kano was almost condemned.
One question I would like to ask is Nigeria of today more governable than it was in the era of Goodluck Jonathan? I will leave it to your conscience. The evidences are there. Insecurity has thrived. Kidnapping, armed robbery, and all sorts of such vices have thrived in this current era of governance. I pray that Nigerians will rise up to elect a leader who will be responsive, who will be held accountable, who will talk to Nigerians, and who will give us the solution that we desire. I remain your friend, Fidel De Castro. I am an advocate of good governance, and I hope that you shall also do the right by voting the right candidate. God bless you.